Capricorn, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw, honest truth. This is your mid-June tarot check-in, and your theme is the Queen of Swords, someone who's very intellectual, intelligent, meticulous, a very critical thinker, and is able to use logic, and also really appreciates fairness as well, okay? Can also potentially represent someone who's maybe in like the police force or military or things like that, or legal matters, all right? But let's see what is in store for you for this month. But before I spread those cards, if you could please hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Thumbs up if you're already subscribed. All right, let's see what's in store for you for mid-June. Ooh, 2 aces so far. 3. Wow. All right, I definitely feel like you've got a new perspective when it comes to love and emotion, relationships, and things like that. There's someone who you had a crush on, or it could, look, you're coming up as the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is very loving, nurturing, really connected with the emotional energy of the people around her. And that's a great energy to have, okay? And I feel like there was a potential for a new relationship. Now, this could be romantic, it could be a friendship, but it could also be that pure new potential for something that was emotionally fulfilling. But something caught you off guard. There was some sort of a message that, or it could even be a person blocking you from that. Or it could be that your head and your heart were just not really in tune. Like your heart wanted one thing, but your head was like, no. Like you need to think about it this way, get on the defense. And it has something to do with something in the past coming up as the Ace of Wands, that really this new opportunity, this new creative spark and a new direction that you wanted to go. It's something new, man. 3 swords, three aces, pardon me. Yeah, so I feel like there was something that you wanted to do that was emotionally fulfilling. It definitely had that amazing pure potential. I think you're going to have to, it's not going to happen, or it's going to be a bit of a struggle. I think you'll always wish for this to happen. If it's a relationship with someone, for example, I'm just going to talk like it is, but insert the blank for however this is relevant to you. Let's say you were approaching someone for a relationship. I feel like your head blocked you, which is okay. And I think you're going to have to abandon your efforts, but you're going to come back a much stronger person. And it will be difficult. And I feel like you'll always hold that torch for that person or that relationship. You'll always still have that wish. But I just think things are not going to work out the way that you want. You're going to have to go back to square one is the vibe that I'm getting. Which sucks because it had so much potential. But I just think, yeah, the head and the heart maybe wasn't quite in line. Let's pull some clarifying cards, and then we're going to do advice cards, and definitely make sure you stick around until the end where we do destiny cards, okay? So you pick your own destiny. All right. Interesting. So, I mean, in the end of this, you'll be grounded again. You would have learned a lot. I think there are going to be probably some stresses, but you're going to overcome it and become a stronger person. I know everyone loves to hear that story, right? I feel like you looked at the situation from a higher perspective, and you did maintain your integrity and keep the high ground. If this was a relationship, I feel like maybe you thought certain things would bring you emotional fulfillment, but they didn't. So it's just your heart and your head were just on different pages. And even though, yes, there was a lot of hope, I feel like that hope was nipped in the bud with certain stresses, it could be patterns of behavior. You know, maybe this person, even though there was that potential, this person may have shown a different side to themselves, or they're just not healed from their pain, or they just said too many rude things. I feel like maybe weren't necessarily trustworthy, or they've been stabbed in the back too much, so they might not be able to fulfill their potential to love, which is really a shame. At the start of this, I feel like you did have a higher perspective, but then you kind of got a little bit wrapped into this, but it's okay. You're going to learn, you're going to come out stronger. And I think you're going to be a lot more realistic in the future with what it is that you want in a relationship. And also, be more sensible and practical. But just make sure that you're looking at this from a clear perspective. I know that you may have been emotionally hurt, but try and take a step back and look at this whole situation. Like, if you were a friend of yours, what would you say? What would be your perspective? What advice would you give? I feel like right now you do need to emotionally detach from the situation so you can look at it clearly and analyze it from a logical point of view. All right, let's get some advice cards and then we'll do destiny cards. All right, so you still have that potential to have that connection, to have that love that you want, whether this is a loving romantic relationship, friendship, or even self-love, or an emotionally fulfilling career, okay? Whatever that is, that potential has not gone away. It's still there. You might not be able to see it right now. Second advice card, we've got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is saying that you can focus on what you want. You just need to be very clear, very precise. You need to go for what you want, okay? So if you want something, go for it, and just no distractions, just go, 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 go. Tunnel vision is what you need to accomplish what you want, to see things clearly. So that might be looking at the situation and really investigating it. All right, third advice card, the Nine of Wands. There's still going to be at least one more drama, one more battle you're gonna have to fight. You just need to make sure that you're prepared and you have all your ducks in the row, which you pretty much do, but just don't think that this is over quite yet. It will be. And fourth advice card, we've got the Seven of Wands. You will win. You may feel, all you have to do is maintain your integrity, which you have been so far. Just continue to maintain your integrity, keep the high ground. You may feel at times that you're up against more than what you can handle, but when you maintain the high ground, you can handle this and more. Spirit is backing you, okay? Spiritual energy is backing you. Just stay true to yourself. Okay, so pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. We're now going to do destiny cards just so you can get a little bit of extra advice. But please do comment below. I mean, 3 aces. There also could have been a child born sometimes when you get that many aces, but that's just for some of you. What was this new start, this new potential, this new hope that you still have, by the way? It's not gone away. Please comment below. I love reading your comments. All right, 1, 2, or 3, pick the first number that really sticks out to you in your head. If you picked 1, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, Strength, and 3 of Pentacles, right? So we also had the 9 of Wands as one of your advice cards too. So just know that you're feeling super hurt right now. I feel like you're feeling like you are in that have-not energy, so you might be clinging on to what you do have, and you're definitely feeling that lack energy, like a lack of trust that the universe won't provide you with what you need or desire. But you are gaining a lot of strength because of these battles. These battles and these difficulties are also getting you to tap more deeply into your true self, your spiritual energy, your integrity, and just being authentic and being strong. It's bringing out your strength, okay? And your advice card is the 3 of Pentacles. So this may have something to do with work. If it is something to do with, regardless of whether it's something to do with work or relationships, whatever it is, I would definitely talk to a number of people that you trust to get a different perspective. This is kind of like a team effort. We all have blind spots. There are always certain things that we don't see about ourselves, and so it's good to talk to other people to get their perspective. Doesn't mean you have to believe everything that they say, but it will help you see yourself in a more whole, rounded manner. So talk to people for advice. It could be friends, family. Honestly, it could be going online, getting free information that way, group counseling, therapy, whatever it is that you need to do, okay? To get those different perspectives. If you pick 2. Oh, wow. look, if you pick 2, things are going great. You just need to get rid of that negative attitude. You've actually come out on top. You will be the victor in the end. You will be successful, and it will be recognized as well. You do have people that back you. Best card in the deck, in my opinion. We've got the Sun, okay? That's enjoying life, family, celebration, just really making the most of the life that we have here on this planet and growing, okay? And expressing that joy and celebrating everything, okay? So you might feel like this victory isn't as big as you wanted it to be, but you've actually lined yourself up for the good life. The only thing that's holding you back is your negative mind frame. You need to snap out of it. You need to get out of this negative mind frame. You need to look at things from a new, clear, objective perspective, okay? If you picked 3, look at that. We have another Ace of Pentacles. Beneath the surface, we've got the 8 of Cups, indolence, and we also have the High Priestess for your advice card. So I feel like, you know, this new start maybe didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, but that might be because you need to be open to receiving messages from the universe to help intuitively guide you in the direction that you need to go. I also feel like, yeah, I mean, you are a manifester. Even if you didn't manifest it in the way that you wanted, you've got to clear up your disappointment, your emotional disappointment. That might be influencing the life that you're creating, the opportunities that you're creating for yourself, okay? And if you're not really sure how to, you know, deal with that disappointment, listen to your dreams, start a synchronicity journal, Google that if you're not sure what it is, pay attention to synchronicities. You might want to meditate just to clear your mind to get those messages that the universe is sending your way. You just need to be open to receiving them. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's all in the description box below. Also links to my social media. You can follow me there. And I do monthly and mid-monthly readings, so definitely make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. All right, secret bonus card. Ooh, 10 of Swords. It's over. It's done. This is the last straw. Things will never be the same. It's the closing of one chapter, the starting of a new one. It's done. But you do need to eventually pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and move on. And all that stress is pretty much in your head. If you keep, you know, staying in it, you gotta pick yourself and up and move on. Easier said than done. But you can do it, which is why I'm telling you to do it. Have as good a month as possible. See you later. Bye.